Today's guests consist of two sisters and a friend. They're a beautiful singing group that has sung from their home state of Georgia all the way to the Greek Isles, and I know God's not finished with them yet. They're here today to talk about all that God is doing in this beautiful royal group of singers we call Divine. They'll sing for us and tell a lot about their story. So stay tuned. Babbie's House is coming your way right now.
Babbie's house, Babbie's house. Every day is filled with possibility. At Babbie's house, Babbie's house. Everybody is family. Welcome to Babbie's house.
What's up, everybody? Welcome. Welcome to Babbie's House, where everybody is a member of the family, and that means you. I'm so happy that you've joined me today. You know, you never know what the wind's going to blow in when you open up your front door. Well, I opened up my front door today, and in walked some longtime friends called Divine. We go all the way back probably 20, 25 years now, and God just continues to use this beautiful group of women consisting of two sisters and a friend, and, you know, over time, life changes and details about your life changes, but you still remain sisters at the heart. So we're going to hear from Divine today. I want to kick the show off with one of my favorite songs. It's really the prayer of my heart that Jesus would reign in Babbie Mason's life. I pray that he's reigning in your life as well.
From the city to the countryside, from the mountains to the valley wide, from the river to the ocean tide, Jesus, Jesus reigns. Oh, come on, everybody say, from the city to the countryside, from the mountains to the valley wide, from the river to the ocean tide, Jesus, Jesus reign. Jesus reign, reign all over the world today. Let your name be glorified in the earth. We pray. Oh, oh, oh. Let everybody say to the ends of the earth, Jesus, Jesus reign. Jesus reign. As we hunger, let our souls be filled. As we're forgiven, let us all forgive. And every moment show us how to live. Jesus, Jesus reign. Reign in the church, Lord. And in our homes, let us all be one. And in our hearts, let your will be done. Jesus, Jesus reign. Jesus reign. Reign all over the world today. Let your name be glorified in the earth. We pray.
to Babbie's house. I am so happy to introduce you to some very distinguished guests. They call themselves Divine. They consist of two sisters and a friend. They've sung from the White House to the schoolhouse. Now they're going to be singing in your house. That's pretty good. I want to introduce you to Divine. And they consist of, I want to make sure I get all their names right, because see, since I saw them last, some stuff has changed, like names. Paula McGuire Saunders, Pamela McGuire Dees, and Cheryl Pollard Riggins. See, Cheryl's last name changed since the last time I saw her. She got married and had babies and everything.
Yes.
Welcome, Divine, to Babbie's house. So happy to see you all. I have to do, before I jump into the personal stuff, I have to give you your proper introduction.
Thank you.
Because really, you all are music royalty. You really are.
Aww.
You are royalty. Queens in Babbie's house. Queens in the state of Georgia, the governor from the state house to the White House to all those houses over there in Europe. You all have blessed so many people all over the world. And the thing I love about Divine is that you remain consistent. You don't change. You're the same. You're just like Jesus.
It's
same.
a humbling experience.
Isn't it a humbling experience?
Absolutely.
Yes.
it
Well,
is.
so tell me, why, Pamela? Why is it a humbling experience? Talk to me about that.
Well, you know, having the opportunity to travel all over the world and sing for thousands and thousands of people, God doesn't choose just anybody to do that. Mm-hmm. And we appreciate that he's chosen us. And he could have chosen anyone.
Yes,
and we love what we do. We love talking to people about God and about Jesus and just spreading good news through song.
Yes.
And it's just an humbling experience.
Yes.
And that he would choose the three little old us from
I know, right?
Decatur, Georgia.
Yes.
Include me in that.
Yes.
Marietta, Georgia,
Yes.
by way of Jackson, Michigan.
Yes.
Well, that's what the Bible says, that we don't choose him, he chooses us.
chooses us.
Absolutely.
Amen. We did not choose him, he chose us.
That's right.
And Paula, I'm so happy to see you again. And
Thank
you
you.
and Pamela are sisters.
Yes.
Yes.
So this is the two sisters,
Yeah.
and you're the friend.
I'm the friend.
And God changed my name too.
Yes, he did.
He changed me to Turner. I'm Paula Turner
You're
now.
Paula Turner.
Yeah, I'm a newlywed.
Wow. How long have you been married?
It's a year. Little over
A year, just a
Yes.
year.
Yeah.
Because the last time I saw you, or the last time I talked with you, your recent husband had passed.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so through the years, you know, things change. You know, life changes, relationships change, names change. But what do you think, Paula, has been the staying power for Divine?
I think the three of us staying true to what God has called us to, and always putting him first and trusting him, and just believing in what we're doing, I think is what has kept us together. I cannot imagine my life without Pam and Cheryl, and I could not imagine my life without having music. And not just any music, God's music.
Yes.
It's very important.
And we do things together outside of singing. We remain close. We still shop together. We still
Yes, we do.
go out to eat together. Our families are blend in
Yeah.
together. So we are together all of the time, even when we're not singing. And I think that helps us to become closer on another level.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Well, Cheryl, it's so good to see you, my friend.
Thank
and you've been a part of this
you.
beautiful group. I think you all said something like 26 years.
Yes.
And it's a beautiful thing.
Yes.
What are some, talk about some of the places that you've been. I know you've been all over the state of Georgia.
We have.
The governor, one of our governors back in one of the administrations, you know, you all were like his go-to singers. You know, every time there was any kind of an event, Divine was going to be there.
Yes.
But talk to me about some of your favorite places that you've been over the last 26 years.
Oh, wow. I would say our most favorite place would have to been Brazil. We have done numerous amount of tours over there. I think our very first tour was a 13-city tour for 3 weeks.
Wow.
Every other day, we were on a plane to the new city. And we just fell in love with that place. The people are beautiful. The food is amazing. I'll say that again. The food is amazing. But we also enjoyed. They did a really good job with marketing over there. So they treated us like Michael Jackson.
Yeah. It's amazing how African American singers in foreign countries are like rock stars.
Yes. And we felt just like that. It was beautiful. We had some beautiful experiences. We met some beautiful people. And from then on, we went to Brazil. We've been to France and Chile and Argentina. Canada and Greece and Mexico. And God has just been amazing to us. And
That's
more
awesome.
recently, we just finished a 13 school tour in Dalton, Georgia, right here at home.
Yes.
And that was a beautiful blessing as well, because we were able to go into some schools. We have a program that we put together that talks about Georgia history through song. And we're able to
Isn't that beautiful?
sing that to the children. And of course, you know, a lot of times when we're singing at these schools, they already know before we get there.
They know about Divine.
About Divine, yes.
That's beautiful.
So that has been an amazing experience, and it's been really good.
Well, we worked together in
Yes.
years past, and I helped to produce a record that you all did.
Yes.
And there is a song on the record I think you're going to sing today.
Yes.
Called Georgia, My Home Sweet Home.
Yes.
So
Absolutely.
maybe that's a part of the program?
Yes, it is.
So happy to hear that.
Absolutely.
It very much so is.
Absolutely.
Well, Pamela,
Absolutely.
talk to me about the program and what does it consist of?
So a lot of times when we go into schools, kids don't get a lot of opportunity to hear music, live musicians, because a lot of those programs have been cut from the school system, and so they just rely on, you know, what the school will allow the choral teacher to teach them. And so we had the wonderful opportunity under the Jonas Foundation and their Arts Guild to come into the school system and present songs about the state of Georgia, Georgia on my mind, Georgia my home sweet home, to talk to America the Beautiful, to talk to the kids about some of our favorite places to go, some of our favorite things to do, and some of our favorite people who happen to be from the state of Georgia. We asked the kids questions like, what president was born here in the state of Georgia? And believe it or not, a lot of them did not know that it was President Jimmy Carter. And so we have a chance to educate the kids on the history of Georgia, but through song.
That's beautiful.
And reaching all of those kids of different ages, different cultures. And then we talk to the kids about accepting our differences. If God wanted all of us to be the same, he would have made all of us the same, but it'd be a very boring world. And so to respect each other's differences and to give their teachers their best work.
To make good choices.
To make good choices and encourage them to be whatever they want to be in life.
That's beautiful.
But through song.
Well, congratulations on that.
Yes.
And for helping to teach our young people about music, about Georgia, about history, about Georgia's own music and some of their original musicians, people who are born in the state or live in the state. So you all get ready to sing for us. We cannot
Absolutely.
wait to hear your voices.
Thank you.
And thank you all for coming by Babbie's house today. You're
Thank
as beautiful
you.
as ever. I love you, and I hope I'll see you again real soon. Don't make it. We cannot make it another 7 years.
No.
we gotta do better.
Yes.
But I know you're busy. But listen, I love you. Get ready to sing for us, okay?
you too.
Okay, thank
and you all get ready to listen, because Divine is going to bless your life. Stay with me. After this break, we'll be back with more of Babbie's House and music from Divine. We'll be right back after this. I'm glad you came back to Babbie's house. Divine is going to sing for us in just a moment, but I want to make you aware of their website. You can check out their music and contact them at www.divinemusic.com. Now let's go back to the set and welcome back to Babbie's house, Divine.
What we all need most is the love of God. What we all need most is love. Too much hatred here, causing pain and fear. What we all need most is love. What this world needs most is the love of God. What this world needs most is love. Too much hatred
no place to sleep.
He has no place to call his own. If we take the time, feel the burdens they bear with your heart. See the person and dare to feel what they feel deep inside.
And see the world as they see it through their eyes.
What this world needs most is the love of God. What we all need most is love. Too much hatred here, causing pain and fear. What this world needs most, God's love. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. God's love. Do-do-do. Do-do. Do-do-do. Do what this world needs most is love. God's love. From Peachtree in Atlanta to the top of Stone Mountain, she's a lovely sight to see. From the city to the country to the people we can count on, she's as good as gold to me. We have traveled everywhere, but there's one thing we find. Wherever we go, she's always on our mind. There's no doubt about it, wherever we roam, all roads lead to Georgia. Georgia, our home sweet home. My home sweet home. Her favorite recipes are being served with all the fixings. Won't you all come back for more? So come on, pull up a chair, sit a spell, or you'll be missing the news at the general store. From the halls of Montezuma, Athens and Rome, from Callaway Gardens to the Georgia Dome, there's no doubt about it, wherever we roam, all roads lead to Georgia. Georgia, our home sweet home, home sweet home. From the plains of Jimmy Carter to the home of Dr. King, we boast of all our heroes and the honor they bring. So y'all come down to Georgia in the sunshine or rain. Take Highway 41 or a midnight train. A midnight train, you'll pass the Big Chicken and the Chattahoochee River on the way to Lenox Square. You can stop and get some peanuts and an icy Coca-Cola down at the county fair. Her southern hospitality is all of the rage in the land of the free and the home of the brave. There's no doubt about it, wherever we me to Georgia, Georgia, our home sweet home. All roads lead to Georgia, Georgia, our home sweet home. Home sweet home.
As beautiful as I remember. Oh, man, that just warms my heart. Thank you all for being on the show today.
Thank you.
It's so good to see you.
Thank you. So good
You
to
all
see
just make my heart so happy. And you all make my heart so happy, too, knowing that you're watching today and you tuned in on just the right day, because Divine is top of the cake. So happy that you joined me today. Listen, will you do me a favor and reach out to me today and let me know that you've seen Babbie's house? Go to my official website at Babbie.com. There you can see all the kind of resources that our ministry has to offer, books and Bible studies for women, wonderful music. My concert schedule is also there. And while you're there, check out Babbie Mason Radio. There's a link to Babbie Mason Radio, or you can go to the official website for Babbie Mason Radio at BabbieMasonRadio.com. And there you'll listen to beautiful music and encouraging words 24 hours a day. You'll hear a lot of Babbie Mason. She's my favorite. She's my favorite author, my favorite singer, my favorite songwriter, my favorite Bible study teacher. She's just my absolute favorite. And you'll hear beautiful music and encouraging words from artists that you know and love, as well as independent artists like Divine, like Babbie Mason. I've joined the ranks of independent artists in recent years. It's a place where everybody is validated and their ministries are celebrated. So check out Babbie Mason Radio as well. Listen, let me leave you with a word of encouragement. Will you just trust in the Lord, regardless of what's going on in your life, regardless of what you see, regardless of your circumstances? Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not to your own understanding, but in all your ways acknowledge the Lord, and He'll direct your path. Thanks for watching today. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye for now.